Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Mark, for the invite. Hudson Park here to try and entertain Selborne College. Another fantastic day here on the border. Buffalo City, the gateway to the wild coast of the Eastern Cape.
Definitely, a big crowd, lots of people. It's definitely an event. It's on the calendar, Border Schools Day, you know.
Yeah, no, it's been a great day. I think the results earlier were tighter than most people thought, and especially this rivalry between Hudson Park, one of the top co-ed schools in the Eastern Cape, up against obviously the strong college Selborne. And yeah, we're looking forward to it. We're hoping our boys turn out today and try and entertain the crowd and come away with a good result.
Definitely. Always a special occasion when these two schools meet. Boys are excited, the parents are excited, and the coaches as well.
Yeah, as I told you earlier, I caught the nerves from back in my year of 92, back in the old vintage class, you know.
Okay.
So I felt like I wanted to run the field and play myself, but the body's not saying the same thing as the mind, unfortunately.
Just give him a jersey, put him on, coach.
I tell you, I think that win that we had earlier, we had quite a big cold front come south of the country this morning, and it brought through that southwest wind that we looked at the earlier games. It was quite a game breaker in some ways. It seems to have died down a bit, but I think the team that takes advantage of the win today could see a positive result.
Definitely. I mean, this wind, it's playing havoc, affecting especially penalty options, you know. Definitely not to go for poles. I mean, this ball, it's going all over the show, and you know, hopefully we see a bit more running rugby. That's what we like, huh?
Yeah, I know. I think both these sides, their packs aren't as big as previous years, and I think they're both looking at the coaches. Speaking to James Winstanley and Adam Robertson, and obviously Kevin Taylor, I think they're looking to try and spin the ball and spread it wide as much as possible to try and entertain the crowd.
Yes, we got some big boys in with the Selborne forwards. We've got Nolan Kemp. We've got a former wing turned lock, Stephen Ebenezer. The front row, Cameron Moody, Mark Venter, Luke Delbach, all prospective COVID week players. There we see the names up on the screen.
Yeah, just to take you through the Hudson pack there, got Cole Haggard, Inga Kolo, Lukona Dwili, Polisa Nabana, Spesh Furslach, Carl Rogers, Stada Nsinda, Toma Akiyama, and in the back line we got Fomela Nadula, we got Avi Mabeke, Bulalani Ngaki, Neil Nyemba, Kakula Pozwa, nicknamed Legs, and Kanya Mkai and Jared Duplessis. I think there's one late change the coach told me about beforehand. Was Bulani Ngaki has been replaced by Sisipo Gija.
Oh, right, okay. There we see the Selborne boys on screen, very excited, all passionate, all ready to support their team.
Yeah, the sound here is unbelievable. Sitting here right next to the Selborne supporters, and there are quite a few Hudson boys here as well, and girls. And so hopefully we won't get drowned out too much today.
Definitely, it's a special occasion to play in front of such a big crowd, you know. It's gets you excited, gets the players excited, nerves a little bit, you know. Definitely a special occasion playing in front of a crowd like this.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the kickoff. So Abuyile Mabeke, he's going to start the game for us today, kicking pretty much into the wind. So the wind this morning was blowing from right to left as you're looking at the screen. It's a southwester, so we'll see. So Selborne should have the wind at their backs.
Good chase there by the number 6 from Hudson, Carl Rogers.
Yeah, good take.
Looks like Hudson have kept that ball. Pick and goes off the side of the ruck. It's an interesting thing, you know, the intensity of these high school players. They give everything.
It's definitely stepped up to a new level from our days, I think, Mark. Yeah, these guys are conditioned. Pre-season training's been quite intense, I think, for all the schools to try and compete with each other. And it's just that general rivalry that's been there for many, many years.
Definitely. For some schools, it's all year affair, you know, trying to get the boys into shape, trying to get the skill levels up.
No, you're absolutely right. Here we go, Ndula on the back of the ruck there, popping it up to Sinamava. Ball out to the 10 crashing it up the middle. Looking for a quick ball. They're going wide again. Alright, bit of a wild pass there. We'll have the first line out of the game.
Line out's definitely tricky in these conditions. Definitely not a good option throw to the back of the line out. You don't want to be seeing any of that. Otherwise, it's going all over the show.
In the previous game, there was lots of guys throwing to the rear there quite often, which went awry with the weather.
Definitely.
So let's see what happens there with the Hudson Selborne game.
Keep the line out short. Keep the ball to the front.
That's Mark Fenter throwing in for Selborne.
Nice little dummy at 2. Nice little dummy at 4. And back at 2 again. Get the rolling ball going.
Yeah, the line out drive going well there.
More still moving forward. It's come to a halt.
There's quite a bit of space behind.
Cameron Moody with a pass. There we see them taking the ball up.
They're bringing the big boys in early today.
Definitely, yeah. Ball goes out wide quickly.
There's an overlap.
Little pass with the overlap. There we see Adam Mountford running with the ball. Little inside pass to the winger. Selborne score an early try in the game. I mean, that's a nice thing to see, running rugby. You know, that's a strength of the Border Boys. They can kick, they can pass, they can run, and it's good to see them keeping to the ways of running rugby.
No, the skill level's at a different level. You know, I think the guys are playing some decent rugby out there. I think someone made the right choice out there to go right, and they almost went back on the short side. Looked at the overlap, and I think the Hudson cross cover just didn't get around quick enough. So the guys are going to have to pull themselves together, have a hard chat behind the poles there, and work on that cross cover defence. Probably the worst possible start for Hudson Park at this stage. You know, we obviously trying to take the game to Selborne and try and work out some of the weaknesses in defence. And there, I think we were caught out wide quite early on.
I mean, that's important, communication on defence. You know, you've got to be talking all the time. You've got to have your flower fight awake. You've got to have your scrum half fight awake and your fullback talking. And communication, it's one mistake and costs you pay for it in points.
The speed of the game now, split seconds count.
Definitely.
I see Jason Raubenheimer missed the kick for poles. It was a try on the right-hand corner, deep right-hand corner, and Jason just missed the kick to the right. There's AV with the kickoff again.
Fenter getting the ball past. Oh, looks like it's a hot potato out there.
We've got a penalty towards Hudson there. Looks like an accidental offsides.
We see Sibatle, the number 12. Kuchlane. Looks like maybe his wind might have been knocked out.
Yeah, I think he went up for the high ball there and got caught as he was coming down. So first chance for points for Hudson Park today. Looks like Aviles. Looks like he's still working out whether he's going to go for the 3 points or go for touch. I think they're just looking at the wind.
That's definitely a tough decision. You know, do you go for the 3 points? Do you take the chance and with this type of wind? Do you set up a line out and try and go for the 7?
I think this is a brave decision. I think either the wind, we can't feel it from up here, but I think the wind might be quite too strong for his boot from there. So they're looking for the to go for the line out drive and try and get a 7-pointer if they can. You know, traditionally Hudson's had a very good line out drive. I know last year in 2016 they had a special bunch of forwards, and I think we've got a few of them back this year. And so just got to get their timing right, and I think they can make good strides this year.
Definitely, Hudson definitely used their line out to maximum potential last year, and they did very well with it.
We had our first game against Marlow last weekend, and we got a good lesson in physicality at the breakdown from the boys up north. And our lineouts weren't functioning like they usually do. So hopefully we worked during the week up until this game, and things happened for us today. Otherwise, we could be in a bit of trouble here. Good take by Rogers. Yep, here we are on our drive. They're trying to pull it down, Selborne. Still looking to set it up.
Definitely passing that ball to the back. Well done. Ball
Antuma
goes up to the
Beke.
10.
Referee's called a forward pass on the 1-3.
So that number 13 is quite a big boy for Hudson. He looks like if he gets a bit of steam, he might be a bit difficult to bring him down.
Gatkula's nickname is Legs.
Hey.
He's got a serious set on him there.
No, he's got a pair of legs, most definitely.
Yeah, it worked well for us last year. Obviously, with a couple of the coaches coming across to join the Selborne fraternity this year, I think we're just trying to work out a few new maneuvers. He was our strike runner last year in the back line, so we're just trying to use him as a bit of a decoy this year, and we'll see if the guys have the right game plan today.
Yeah. Connellan putting the ball into the scrum. Penalty, Hudson boys offside.
Yeah, the backs just came up within the 5. So getting into good field position there, Hudson Park, but then giving away a silly penalty, and now Selborne looking to clear from just outside their 22.
Raubenheimer with the clearance, finding touch. On the halfway line, right hand side of the field. I wonder what Selborne's got in store for us here.
Yeah, call a short line out, so maybe looking to crash it off 10 again. Be interesting to watch if the wind's going to have any effect on these lineouts now. It does seem to have died down. It was blowing 20 knots this morning up until about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon, and just before the game it seems to have died down. So I think we might be in for a special treat today of running rugby.
There we have the Selborne boys in picture. All watching very attentively.
I think a couple of our Hudson lasses have infiltrated the Selborne armory there, trying to find weaknesses.
Rugby's for boys and it's also for girls,
Of course, yes.
We see Fenter throwing the ball into the line out. Andre Rust with the catch there. There we see a driving maul.
Yeah, Selborne making some good yards there.
Very important body position of the driving maul, The lower you are, the better. They better see a bit of scrappy play.
I think the ref's taking us back for an infringement. I think he did call it. Guys collapsed the maul there. Penalty to Selborne. He's still one game for touch. I think it probably is in Raubenheimer's range. But I think he's overcooked it.
He's overcooked it, definitely. A bit too much on that. Maybe this wind dying down a little bit took his judgment out of a place there,
What is this? It's our second scrum. The second scrum so far. I think it's going to be, so we'll see a good matchup. Have a look at how the scrums are going to hold out here for the Hudson boys. I think they're looking for some quick ball out the back there with Thompson at 8.
And these boys, they're not very small.
Nah, I would not like to run into one of these guys nowadays.
Many hours in the gym.
All right, Hudson put in. The scrum is wheeled and he's given a penalty to Selborne for look like hands on the ground. They're collapsing the scrum on the far side.
Not too sure. There he gives the signal.
Looks like a bit of handbags and lipstick. Nothing too serious after that scrum. The guys are just getting a feel for the scrums there.
Yeah, nah. Raubenheimer with another clearance. This time he makes it.
All right, as Selborne coming to the Hudson Park 22. Attacking line out.
Venter with the trainer. Selborne have had a bit of success with their lineouts.
They're driving mauls. The lineout have been, they've made good yards.
What do you think they're going for now, Gad?
Well, at this stage, they're going to push a 2-jump again. It looks like
There we go for the fall, and they set up the maul. Oh, there we see a collapse.
Yeah, it was a bit too late in the collapse, Hudson, there. I think it could have been a few seconds earlier. I think Selborne are probably going to go for another line out here.
Yes,
I think it seems to be working well. And he's yellow carded one of our players, one of the Hudson Park players, Buff Kolo. The hooker for Hudson Park has just been yellow carded. It could be for intentionally bringing down that driving maul there.
Yes, yeah.
So he'll spend, is it roughly 10 minutes or slightly less?
10 minutes.
10 minutes in the bin.
Behind the poles. He'll be watching the game for 10 minutes.
It's definitely not what Hudson needed at this stage. So here we are, Hudson Park defending their line. Selborne 5 meters out.
Front of the line out, they set up the maul again. There we see the ball, the boys keeping it going. And a try.
Yeah, that was a well set up driving maul of the line out there.
Try by Mark Venter, the hooker.
He's having a good game so far. His throwing's been very good, and now he's come away with a try. I think that yellow card for Hudson Park could hurt us quite badly over the next 10 minutes or so.
Definitely. Whenever you have 14 against 15, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, I think we need to try and get out to our backs. I think we talk about our backs having a bit of lethal pace, with old legs pauser out there in the back line. I think we need to get the ball to our strengths at the moment. Our forwards seem to be a little bit neutralised at line-out time at the moment and scrum time. So maybe a change of tack in terms of the game plan. There's a conversion attempt. Also pushed it to the right. 10-0 to Selborne.
Jason Raubenheimer, usually a very good converter. It's just a bit unfortunate these conditions.
Yeah, it's that southwest wind that came through with that cold front, like I mentioned earlier this morning.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You're going to get an idea soon that I'm actually a geo teacher.
Oh, there we go.
Watching the weather all the time.
That's it.
Yeah, but that west wind's definitely affecting the ball flight at the moment. So I think Hudson need to get down into their half and try and pin Selborne back in their 22 and come away with some points. I think they went for a touch last time. Going forward, they should try and get the 3 points, and then they can try and build some sort of comeback here.
Sibatle Kuklani contesting the ball in the air. See Connellan giving it to Raubenheimer at first receiver. He takes it up and he loses it. Hudson on the counter.
Ball's out to Buzz on the big crash. The guys need quick ball back to 10 now. Back to AV. Little half gap.
Nice little dummy there, takes it up.
Hudson getting the numbers to the ruck a bit late there, but they got the ball back. Taken up by Thompson. Selborne ball is definitely slowing the ball down there. Quick penalty from Nadula. Hudson just trying to build some phases now.
They'll use the forwards just to try suck in a couple of the defenders there. Try gain a couple extra yards.
Well, they're going wide in the pick and drives there.
Very important for that contact situation. As soon as you make contact, don't just go down. Keep the legs driving, Or you can always make a couple extra meters.
Got a wide ball there, back to AV. Gets the pass away to Cole Haggard.
Nice little offload.
Presentation's pretty good. From Gidja to Dupi. Looks like the refs going back for the early infringement for a penalty to Hudson Park, pretty much in front of the poles on the 22.
I think they'll go for Polzer.
And if they don't, I'd be surprised.
There we have the first team coach, Kevin Taylor. Looks like he wants to give out a couple instructions.
Yeah, legend of Selborne College, Mr. Taylor.
Been around many, many, many years.
Yeah, I think he coached us back in 92 or just afterwards. And I think he still hangs a few kids out the windows as a threatening way of getting to the learning class. That's a joke, Mr. Taylor.
Here we see Jared du Plessis lining up for the conversion. He's pulled the ball back all the way to the 22. And he gets it over.
Yeah, it's a good strike from Jared. He's the Hudson Park captain. He's the fullback. And Hudson Park on the scoreboard here with a penalty just on the 22. So 3 points to Hudson, Selborne on 10 points. And I think that's the game plan for Hudson Park. We need to get into the half of Selborne, and then when there are infringements, we need to take those opportunities.
Good pressure by Hudson there. They definitely put a lot of pressure. I mean, whenever you get into the opponent's 22, you need to get some points.
Definitely, they went through the phases there quite nicely, built up some pressure on the Selborne defence, and then Selborne obliged by giving away a penalty on the 22. Now, see, Selborne have got a player coming off the field with an injury.
That's Badlanyana. Looks like he's hurt his ankle.
It's a good kick-off there from Selborne.
Kept the ball. Raubenheimer at first receiver. There we see Subate kicking the ball away.
A little chip through, picked up by du Plessis, who goes to ground at the guy's former ruck. Out to Buzz.
They give it to the big number 1 there. Number 3, sorry.
Looking down the blind side again, a little chip from Dundula, goes to Selborne hand. Not the best kick. Now he's tracking back to recover. Passes into du Plessis. And he gets his clearance away. Not the best clearance, but I think at this stage we'll take it.
Definitely. Time for the team to get their breath, talk again, regroup, and prepare themselves. Another 5-man line out by Selborne. See Russ going up with the catch. Going back to the driving roll. I mean, it's been effective. Penalty to Hudson. Raubenheimer with the intercept.
Yeah, Selborne hadn't retreated 10 yards there, so he's bringing them back for the penalty again.
We see Badlanyana has been taken off the field. They've put a reserve on Cody Els. He'll move to the blind side flanker.
Du Plessis with the penalty, does not find touch, but there's a knock on.
Hudson quick to get to the ball. Very important. Quick and goes.
Out to AV, to Neil Nyemba. I think he's wrapped up in the tackle. Ball's available at the back again. Out to Matthew Vormerant. Ball's back to AV here.
Takes the line nicely. There we see Fenter stealing the ball.
Good turnover.
Russ taking the ball up. Quick ball out to the back. To the big forwards rumbling it up there. Connellan with a pass to Raubenheimer. Raubenheimer out to Nieuwenhuizen.
Space out wide. Just clearing up over the top there. I think the guys lost their footing a bit.
Yeah.
Penalty to Hudson Park.
I mean, these boys are so desperate to keep that ball that they, sometimes forget the rules, huh?
I think both these teams are trying to dictate the pace of the game. They're looking at Hudson going through some good phases there, and now Selborne had a good run at the ball, and now we're going to have a penalty for Plessis here. He missed his last touch, and he seems to have missed this one as well.
Rush to the pickup.
Some good counter-racking there.
Oh, we see Hudson counter-racking there. Pick and goes. Raubenheimer with the offload to the... There we see Adam Mountford with the offload. Quick ball out.
Good strike tackle on Raubenheimer there, otherwise he was away.
You can see Selborne what their intentions are. Quick ball, running rugby. They want this ball to go wide.
Nice little box kick there from Ndula. Pomelo put it back over the top, and now Hudson on the attack.
There we see Norton regrouping.
And now Hudson losing their footing and going over at the breakdown. So the guys are making some silly errors out there on attack, both sides.
Definitely.
Okay, looks like Inga Buff Tolo's come back on after his time in the sin bin. So he definitely spent about 10 plus minutes in the bin there. So the Hudson hooker is back on the field.
There we see some Queens boys in the crowd as well, voicing their opinion. Letting us know they're still around. Another successful line out. Skip pass to the backs. There we see the 15 running in. Connellan with a quick ball out.
Some good defense by the Hudson boys there, trying to hold up here. They're just getting a bit narrow in defense. They need to keep their width. Selborne still on attack on the 10 meter.
You see Legs with a big hit there. Always good to see him involved.
Nice little offload in the tackle there.
Oh, passes to no one.
You don't often see your number 8 moaning at your winger for not being next to him. It doesn't often happen. So we have a defensive lineup for Hudson Park here. Buff Kolo is throwing the ball in. One of our prefects at Hudson Park this year. Quality lad. That's why I was very surprised when he was sent to the sin bin just now. Very surprised.
All right.
Missed the jumper, missed Rogers. The Hudson still retained possession, just outside the 22.
There we see the quick defense of Selborne.
Looking for an exit plan here. A little up and under in the box kick.
See Afika and Danisa taking the ball up there.
Alright, it was not releasing on the ground there. Selborne penalty. Looks like Ruck Time's very competitive with a couple of our Lucies who are known to be very good at the breakdown. So it's a nice little competitive area of the game that it's been showing us here.
Definitely. And these boys are not holding anything back.
We're down to the last 3 minutes of the first half. There might be a bit of fatigue coming into the boys now. I think they're looking forward to the halftime drinks. Maybe some oranges.
Yeah, definitely some oranges, you know.
I think the ref was just explaining to the Hudson Park guys about when they can collapse that line out more, you know.
Yes, I'm sure the coaches will have a few kind words to share with the boys.
Certainly.
A few wise words, kind words.
Good steal from Hudson Park on the line out there.
Definitely.
Nice clearance from Klomela and Ndudula. But Selborne regain possession here. Moving around the back line. There goes the 15. Breaks the tackle.
15, Norton Hart. The 12, Sivate taking it up there. And there we see the tight head playing a scrum half role. That's important, you know, that all 15 boys must have these skills.
There goes Selborne again. A big skip pass out to the 2. He tries to release it. I think it might have just gone forward. Yeah, the ref picked up a little bit of a forward movement there in the ball, and it's going to be a scrum down Hudson ball. Last few minutes of the first half, and Hudson Park looking to hang on here. Still very much in the game at 10-3 down.
Definitely, this game can go anywhere.
Hudson coaches are just on the field there, just checking up on an injury on Cole Haggard's ankle. Coach Winstanley and Lawazi getting a pre-halftime chat in there, getting some instructions out to the boys.
There we have the Twitter address. Follow us at School Sports Live. Schoolboy rugby, definitely a highlight of the weekend.
Right, so we're down for a defensive scrum. Last minute before half-time. Hudson Park putting the ball in.
You know, these scrums, they get so low these days, you know. It's a little bit difficult if you've got a tall prop. And the lower you are, the better advantage you have.
All right, and Ndudula putting the ball in. Looking for an exit plan here.
There we see the
Pozwa with the carry.
With the ball there.
We need someone back in the slot.
Hey, nice little move going blind there. Little +1.
And then Ndudula puts the ball out,
Kicks
and that
it
should
forward.
be the half.
That is the half, yeah.
Right, to the halftime score there, Selborne College 10, Hudson Park 3. Still anyone's game here at Selborne College in East London. As the guys head off to the changing rooms to get some cold drinks and some oranges.
Definitely good game there. Good
very
intensity, good physical game. ball passing it, going around the field. Good to see.
No, it's been very entertaining, I think, for the whole crowd out here today. You know, and it's the culmination of a fantastic day of rugby, schoolboy rugby. Started at 9 o'clock this morning, ending up now at 5 o'clock on a Saturday evening. The wind has dropped, sun's out, beautiful weather. You can't ask for any more. Right, we're back for the second half of the final match of Border Schools Rugby Day here at Selborne College, in the wonderful grounds of Selborne. My name's Garen Everts, and I'm here with Mark Farnham, who's just stepped out for a moment. It was a wonderful first half, lots of attacking rugby from both teams, so we're hoping for the same in the second half here today. I know there are lots of old Hudsonians that are watching this game streamed live on the YouTube channel. Old Libo Geze, our captain from last year, Libo Geza, and Alaluto Chakweni down there in their King's Academy. Wishing you guys the best, all the best. Right, kickoff's about to happen. Raubenheimer with the kick. Selborne have retained possession. They're taking it up to the 22 of the Hudson Park guys. Try to get an offload away and a win to ground. It's a knock on both ways. We scrum down Hudson ball just outside their own 22. I'm sure both sets of coaches had some good words to give to their team, some positive words they've given to their team at halftime. Kevin Taylor and Adam Robertson with the Selborne College squad, and James Winstanley and Coach Lawazi with the Hudson Park team. I'm sure they're telling their boys to keep the positive style play going. There's Cole Haggard at the loose head for Hudson Park. And Carl Rogers flanking down next to him. The ref just trying to settle these scrums. Very important to get these scrums properly settled before they engage properly. Obviously safety is paramount importance at schoolboy level. And so far the scrums have been of good standard. So we have Hudson Park looking for an exit play out there, 22. Hudson Park out on the blind side. Wow, Hudson Park got in over the ball there. Thompson Akiyami with the run, looking for his support players. That was very unfortunate. They were trying to make all the play there. And Rosita Taylor unfortunately just went over the top and gave a penalty to Selborne just inside their 22. Raubenheimer with the clearance. And he's made a safe touch here into the Selborne boys in the main stand. Okay, Selborne's throwing just on their 10-yard line. 5-man line out. Good take by the lock forward, setting up another driving wall of the line out. Ref says ball's available. Good tackle by Hudson Park out wide. Selborne going down the blind side again, pushing the blind side. Ball comes back to the Selborne 10. Raubenheimer checks and goes with the dummy. Big lock forward pushing through there. Gets the offload away. to go short to the line, Selborne. Hudson Park reading in defence. Selborne still very much on the attack here. Hudson Park defence being tested. As I welcome back Mr. Farnham.
Thank you, Al.
Long lunch break there.
No, good heavens.
Selborne still on attack, little pick and drive from behind there.
Selborne in a good attacking position. There's Cameron Moody, the tight end, picking up and going. With the loose end right next to him. Colin with the pick and go. Still short. There we see Andre Rust playing at scrum off.
Some brave defence from Hudson Park boys there.
Brave defence. It's a wonderful effort. Good to see.
Now they put it out wide.
Oh, well done. Siba Kamlashe in with a try. Interesting thing, his brother played Craven. He was the captain of the Craven team last year. And at the moment he's at Free State. Playing for the Young Guns. Very good player. Following his older brother's example.
Some good genes in the family there. Where is he at centre? Yeah, outside centre. He's got some speed and some feet on him.
Definitely.
I see the Hudson boys there. They came out on a bit of a rush defence and just mistimed it. And obviously got the little pop pass, lob pass. Went over Jared Duplessis' head and allowed the Selborne guys to cross over the white line for their third try. Third try of the day.
Looks like Selborne's dropped a gear. All of a sudden they've woken up.
So that's the first conversion from Raubenheimer, the Selborne 10. Now they're looking at the field. The wind is still blowing from right to left. The southwest are still dominating the game here. Not as strong as it was earlier in the day. And so it's behind the Hudson Park now. It's at their backs. So we're hoping that the Hudson side take advantage of the stronger wind and try and play most of the rugby in the Selborne half. Avoyile Mabekle, the Selborne 10 is about to do the kickoff to restart the game.
Added Mountford nominating, takes the ball up, quite strong, goes down. There we see Jason Raubenheimer at scrum off, given to Jordan Janssen van Rensburg. Keeping the legs pumping, trying to keep that forward momentum. Cameron Moody, pick and go, strong carry. Hudson with a good counter ruck. There we see the kick forward.
It's like a bit of a knock on there by one of the Selborne boys. Gija very brave in the tackle. Looks like it could be Carl Rogers that's down with an injury. Looks like a shoulder or arm. Yeah, definitely Carl Rogers, the open side. Looks like he's in a lot of pain, so this might be a definite change in from the Hudson Park first team squad.
Not nice to see, not nice to see at all.
Coach Win Stanley just checking up on things there. I think once again, just like we saw in the first half, Hudson Park just need to take the opportunities when they get into the half. They need to put points on the board. Even if it's a three-pointer, they need to take the points this half and just keep the pressure, keep it ticking over. But yeah, it does look like the gears of Selborne's gone up a few gears in terms of the intensity of the game. And Hudson's going to have to respond to make sure we stay in this game and can be competitive for the full 25 minutes that are left of this half.
That's an interesting fact. Interesting point that, keeping that intensity up for the full game. We South Africans have a wonderful tradition of letting that second half go, lowering the intensity. We see it from the Springboks, and we see it in our Super Rugby teams as well. Terrible stuff. And this is where they learn. This is where they learn to keep that intensity, and coaches need to push that.
I think it's very unfair on the general South African population that our Super Rugby sides can put us through that, our blood pressure that goes up, in the second half towards the end of the game. Not even talking here about the Springboks. But what we have nowadays is obviously the conditioning, pre-season conditioning is at a phenomenal level. And I think these youngsters, they should have enough in the tank to get them through the next 20 odd minutes. And hopefully we can still have some real entertaining rugby.
Definitely.
So it does look like there's going to be a forced change here.
All these book smart safety regulations and things, it's wonderful. I mean, we've got to look after the safety of these boys. They're the future, they're prospects, and they play well. And we've got to make sure that they get through these games, hopefully, do the other side.
There's some of the Hudson boys there in the audience, looking very smart. Steve-O with his haircut. I better go for a hair inspection just now and some shaving. I think Carl Rogers has left the field reluctantly so. He actually got up there looking like he wanted to carry on, but he looks like he's either got a lame arm or some sort of fracture perhaps. Looks like the doctor said, no, you're not carrying on.
Nice attacking scrum just outside over the halfway line for Hudson. See the ball going out to the first receiver. He takes it up.
Yeah, great move there with legs coming through.
Nice little offload, good continuity. Always important to have a runner on your left and right hand side,
Nice little chip at the top from AV. So 115's regathered and he's taking it back up to the middle of the 22.
Done very well with that. Gives it to Raubenheimer, who kicks it down the field.
No, that's a great exit, that.
Hudson looked very menacing on attack. They look very good. Just unfortunate not to finish it off there.
Yeah, I think with G-Man in 13, when he comes through with those legs of his, I think most guys sort of stand back. No, I would.
Nah, definitely. It's leg day all day.
It looks like Matthew Vormerans is on. Uzile Tele has come on. So this reserves it on the field in place of the injured Hudson Park players. And it looks like there's a Selborne boy leaving the field now as well.
Yes, you see Nolan Kemp coming off the field.
Bafkolo with the throw-in for Hudson Park. Stolen by Selborne.
Been swapped with Grant Meyer. There we see forwards taking the ball up off 9, little +1 there to Luke Delbach. You see the forwards folding over, the tight head, Cameron Rudy taking the ball up. Connaughton looking for options, left and right, gives it left, gives it to Mark Venter, takes it up. And we see Sibatli Kuklane giving it out. Adam Mountford carrying the ball nicely. He's still going. There's the support runner. He drops the ball.
Yeah, that was unlucky. That was a good move from Selborne down the blind side there. Well, it ended up being down the blind side, but the number 8 showed a good, clean pair of heels there. Obviously, it looks like he's quite multi-talented. And so we have a defensive scrum for Hudson Park just inside their 22 on the far side.
There we have on screen some of the Selborne boys singing away, proud of their school, cheering their players on.
I see, Mark, our hats have become part of the Selborne uniform. Very interesting. New part of your uniform this year?
You know what uniform is interesting? Those refs uniforms. They pick them out anywhere in a crowd. Huh?
They look like they're in the wars. They got their army gear on there. All right, Selborne on the attack here. Out to 10, popping.
Now takes it up, looks for the offload, no one there. Fenter places the ball back. Gives it to Cody Else. He scrambles.
A couple of movements there, I think, yeah.
Yes, definitely. There were just one too many.
Hudson really need to step up their defense here, I think. It's looking too easy. Selborne guys are breaking tackles at will here. We need some doubling up on our tackles, especially around in our 10-12 channel. I think it's becoming a bit too easy for those Selborne big runners to make good yards through that area of the game. And I see there Mr. Winstanley, or Coach Winstanley, definitely telling the boys just that at the moment. And I can see him pointing to use the wind. Guys, get some kick, get into the Selborne half, and let's play from there.
It's difficult when you having to tackle all the time. On defense, having to tackle, defend, you get tired. It takes the energy.
Yeah, they're going to be broken at some stage, I think that's where the weaknesses will be found in defense. We've got a great set of players this year. We're probably making a good 4 senior rugby sides this year, but we're struggling in depth again, so that always seems to be a little problem for us. We need to look after our boys as well as possible. We've got our physios here, our doctors. Pre-season training was pretty solid this year. The conditioning expert was there on call, and so I'm hoping that these injuries are not serious ones. There's Plessis with the clearance. That's a decent touch finder. I see Mr. Farnham and myself being serenaded here by the Selborne and Queens boys there next to us.
Most definitely. Are they singing for us or for the players? I'm not sure.
You're a legend, Mark. You're a legend.
See a bit of discussion happening in the front there. I'm not too sure what the conversation's about there. There we see some Hudson in the crowd there.
Very smart looking Hudsonians out there. Also, I see a few of us have the hat style as well this year. Seems to be creeping into our uniform. Maybe it's because the ozone layer has been depleted and the UV rays are just a bit too strong. Good line out there from Hudson Park by Ozela Tele. Going to recycle the ball quickly to Ndudula. Out to AV.
We see a bit of twinkle toes there by the flag.
He's got a nice jinxing when it works. Ball's got to come out. Neil Nyemba taking the ball in to reset it. Just outside the Hudson 22.
Here we see some good distribution by the 10.
Out to Buzz.
And we have the big
Buzz Dweely. The corner Dweely. That's a great run there. He has a nice ball over the top. Another box kick down to the Selborne 22.
It's always good to see the tight heads, the front row having a good run,
Selborne working it out of there. They're working it out of their 22. Good run by the fullback. Young Norton making a good break there, getting Selborne out of some trouble, and there's a mistake. Knock on from Selborne, Hudson Park, scrum down.
Good attacking position in the middle of the field. Once again, Hudson Park have to take advantage of these moments.
They're putting the whole back line out to the right.
To the right hand side, yes, looks like a little trick up their sleeve. Something special for the crowd.
Yeah, Hudson Park just to get some points on the board here. We need to get this game back on for us, you know. The guys have been putting their bodies on the line in defense, but now they're going to go and put something on attack now. Let's put some points on the board. It's going open side. Kakula with the crash. Ball out, quick ball out. Quick ball out to the wing. Hidja. Nice little step inside. Looks like they're trying to recycle it. They just need numbers there. And the ball's recycled back to AV. Great little pop inside. And the ref said it was forward.
Unfortunate there. Nice attacking platform. Looked very good. Very promising. Just a little bit forward.
Yeah. The number 10, Avila, is known to break the line, even if it's a half gap when the guys are off his shoulder, which was happening there. It's unfortunate, he might have gone just slightly forward. Once again, as I say, we need to take these opportunities though. So it's another disappointing finish there to a good attacking move.
So Selborne scrum now in their 22 on the left-hand side of the field. Looks like the line is up. Will they be running it? Will they be kicking it? There we see a bit of a high tackle on the 12 there. And we'll see a yellow card.
That's going to be very unfortunate. Ozida telling a yellow card there. I mean, it's a bit harsh on him. He's about 6'10". So when a guy half his size ducks under him, it's definitely going to be a hard tackle. Good clearance there from Selborne, just past the 10-yard line. They're looking to get out of their half. Some good phases there from the Hudson Park boys. So we're hoping that this one man down now with the yellow card won't affect any of our plays. The guys are really going to step up and make it happen out there now.
Selborne line out to the 10, left-hand side of the field. Fencing with a throw, bit of an overthrow. Oh, we see the Hudson hooker just dropping the ball there.
Yeah, unlucky there, Buffy. We're almost on a 40-meter sprint to the line there. Good to see a number 2 getting involved there. Just look at the territory stats and the possession. I think it's been pretty much territory Selborne this half. The possession might be 50-50. Just in this half, I think first half is definitely Selborne had the edge on us on Hudson Park there. The scoreboard 17-3 to Selborne.
It's a little bit unfortunate, all the knock-ons that have crept into the game all of a sudden. It's a bit of a stop-start affair all of a sudden. Could be fatigue, could be the wind.
Yeah, you could think it's this early season fatigue coming in. Yeah, the fitness levels just aren't where they should be probably. But like a month or 6 weeks from now, they probably won't be making these mistakes.
So Raubenheimer taking the space.
Raubenheimer with a show and go.
The offload to the 13.
They've got a 4-on-1. And it's that man again at 13. He puts the ball down under the poles for Selborne College.
Nice little show and go by Jason Raubenheimer there. He caught the opposite fly fast asleep.
Yeah, that's a great move. It's something I use in my coaching as well. I say there's nothing like a good dummy.
Sold it, and the 10 bought it.
That was a proper show and go there. Good move from Selborne College all the way out their half. I think this is the concern. Hudson have to make those front up tackles, those first time tackles. It's just looking too easy in that 10 short channel again.
Six minutes left. Selborne 22, Hudson 3. Hudson need to turn this around, they've got to do it now.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a hard ask now. They've still got the wind behind them. A great kick there from Raubenheimer.
Well done, yeah.
Pretty much into the wind. But yeah, I'm hoping they can put some points on the board. We can end strongly, try and finish strong here today. I think the same thing happened last week with Marlow. Marlow had a very strong first half, and we came back in the second half quite nicely. So hopefully the boys can pull it out today and come back with a couple of tries and put some points on the board.
But it's also nice if they can keep their shape a bit. Both teams are losing a bit of shape on attack and defence. Just need to recommunicate, just keep on talking again and get that. You've got to keep your shape. You've got to keep on talking and communicating. There we see Fenton taking the ball up in the middle of the field, taking down hard. See Jason distributing again to almost an interception.
Yeah. Selborne retained their ball there.
See the tight head Cameron Moody, very involved in the game today, making those hard yards. There you see the Grant Meyer taking the ball out. Cameron Moody at scrum half again. Yeah, he's making a habit of this. Unfortunately, the knock-on.
Selborne 13 again at Kamashi,
That's Kamashi, yeah.
Just letting it slip out of his hands there, scrum down Hudson ball. Yeah, I think on Hudson's defence, they're just getting pretty narrow. In the third, fourth phase, they're just getting caught, sort of ball watching and not focusing on the outside man. And Selborne again, the numbers out wide. So when they get to their quick second, third phase ball, the Hudson guys are found wanting out wide, especially out wide. But I think it's all round. I think we're getting a bit of a roasting up front at the moment. So the guys are just not fronting up.
I think maybe some fresh legs might definitely help the cause a bit,
Yeah, so Sipho Gidja has been replaced for Ngaki.
I think Hudson need to get the ball to legs.
Bulelali and Ngaki just come on the left wing. Another strong ball runner.
There we see Mountford has joined the back line, the number 8.
Little blindside move there from Hudson Park. Ndudula out. From Plessis. A bit of a knock-on on wide there. That's unlucky, Hudson Park. Kanya just unable to collect the pass from Plessis. Scrum down, Selborne ball just pretty much on the halfway line. Another backline move from Selborne. Just lost the ball.
Unfortunate.
Another scrum down to Hudson Park. So, Mark, what do you reckon your man of the match is going to be today?
I'm going to go with the number 10, Jason Raubenheimer. I think he's controlled the backline quite nicely. He's set the forwards up to take the ball up and over the advantage line. And had a wonderful try in the end there as a little show and go. Showed a lot of skill, passing the ball left and right. And but unfortunate with his conversion attempts, but he got touched nicely on the penalty. I would say the 10, Jason Raubenheimer.
No, I'll definitely agree with you there. I think it wasn't really a kicking day today with the wind conditions, but he definitely has shown in the second half just what he can do as an attacking 10. And he's carved up that 10-12 channel. And his hands look pretty good as well, reading the game. So yeah, I'd agree with you. Our man of the match today, Jason Raubenheimer, the Selborne number 10. Well done to him.
Well done. There's been some standout players both sides, very good players. I thought the scrum half for Hudson did quite well. He got the ball out under a lot of pressure from the Selborne forwards. The Hudson 10 also did quite well under the circumstances. And the tight head for Selborne, Cameron Moody, all over the place. Taking on scrum half, taking on first receiver. Always good to see them involved.
Unlucky the Hudson Park went for a wide pass there, which just wasn't collected by Kanye on the wing. But I agree with you, Mark. I think the 10 of Yulia AV had a decent game today. His second game at first team level, and he's definitely getting a taste for the speed of the game and the physicality from coming up from under 16s last year. And Dupi, the fullback for Hudson Park, the captain, I think he had another solid game at the back there. I think he's marshalled the troops well. I just think they were outgunned up front towards the end. They just ran out of legs, and the whole started opening up on defence, and I think Selborne took full advantage of that today.
It's very early in the season. I mean, it's a lot of conditioning still to be done. The boys need to get back into it, and it's not easy early in the season. It's not a lot of knocks you got to take before you condition. So it's still early days. I mean, still lots of improvement to be done.
No, for sure. Another good Selborne backline move there, spinning it nice and wide. Once again, just getting over the gain line, and almost at will now.
Looks like there's an overlap. Jason does well, swings it out wide. He's done very well that flat wide pass today, even in these conditions. Venter, the line break over there, he's also had a very good game today. With his line outs in this wind as well. Oh, there's a knock.
Unfortunately, just didn't hold on to the ball there. Going to be a scrum down Hudson ball, but the ref calls it. End of the game. Selborne College 24, Hudson Park 3. Justly deserved that scoreline, I think, especially coming towards the end of the second half. I think the fitness and conditioning, I think, came through towards the end there. And like you said earlier, this is early days in the season. I think Hudson Park have a long way to go. We'll learn a lot from this game, and I know we play you guys end of July in our Derby Day fixture here back at Selborne College. And the guys will be chomping at the bit to get back here and try and prove a point or two.
Definitely. Wonderful day, wonderful rugby, wonderful crowd. Good weather, you know.
It's been a pleasure, Mark. Great being out here at Selborne College again, my alma mater. And we look forward to some good schoolboy rugby this season. And we can't wait for the next Derby Day.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you.